day and welcome to Project Ame. We have a new game coming up, Project A. The newest addition to a Riot game family will be an FPS shooter that is said to be somewhere in between of CSGO and Overwatch. Let's talk about the limited information we have so far and the new stuff that came up from a trustworthy source. First, the facts. We only have Riot's official announcement trailer that you've been seeing a lot by now. You've probably seen it countless times already considering you're here, so I'm not going to replay it over and over again, but show you my awesome CSGO clip that I recorded on a previous night. So what do we have? According to Henry G's Twitter, he being an ex-professional CSGO player and now a CSGO commentator, he had the privilege to play Project A. And what he is saying that it is not an ability-based game like Overwatch, but a true aim-based shooter where headshots matter. In fact, some of the guns one shot to head, much like in classic shooters like Counter-Strike. So, based on the limited knowledge we have, Project A will have heroes, but they will not be as important as they are in Overwatch. We're not sure whether these heroes even have abilities or just ultimate abilities. It seems that all the abilities and utility can be bought by anybody in the game, much like grenades in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. An educated guess is that we have a game like CSGO, where we have a round-based search and destroy game mode with attackers and defenders, and where every round starts with the buying phase. You can buy guns and abilities with the money you get from rounds and kills. However, buying abilities and more creative utilities create more variance than just buying basic grenades in CS. For example, now you can completely block off entrances altogether with wall-like utility. And maybe you can even resurrect a teammate. Then we have more traditional utility as here seen on the video. This is a powerful smoke wall that you can evidently walk through, so even smokes have a unique look in this game. We also see something that is most likely a hero-based ultimate ability. Here the character jumps high up in the air and throws some projectiles. Now this is the stuff that gets me really excited. Can't wait to see what crazy skill shots you can pull off with this jump. We also know that Project A will have faster games than CSGO, based on the fact given of MR12, which stands for Match Round 12. This means that 13 rounds is needed to win a match, much similar where 16 rounds is needed to win a Counter-Strike game, that being MR15. This goes perfectly in line with the trouble of CS's pacing. The casual player base wants faster rounds where you can just jump right into a match and that won't take longer than 20 minutes. The guns in the trailer look very much like the classics. We have pistols, we have SMGs, assault rifles and snipers. These guns will most likely follow the logic of Counter-Strike, so generally speaking, you will get more firepower and better scopes with spending more money. There will most likely be one particularly powerful pistol like Desert Eagle that is hard to master but will enable precision headshotting. Then there's SMGs that allow mobile and close range gameplay, and of course classic assault rifles that have mixed close and long range potential, topped off with a few sniper rifle or DMR styled guns that will get a better scope with more money spent. All of this is an educated guess. Why fix something that ain't broken? Counter-Strike Go has basically perfected the guns and the balance. A few hand-picked content creators and pro players in addition to Henry G's has gotten the chance to try out Project A. Miss Rage LOL says in her video that her tester colleagues felt the gameplay to be more in line with Counter-Strike Source, not CSGO. I have not played the older Counter-Strike games, so I don't know what they mean with that. Is it faster movement or more free shooting mechanics? Let me know down in the comments what do you think this means. We also know that the game is going to be free to play, much like most of the successful online multiplayers these days. Which means there is going to be a shop for hats and skins, so that they can choose the money out of consumers. I'm not personally against this as long as it's done right. So no pay to win, no gambling for kids, hopefully some clever ways to earn stuff with gaming and not just with credit card. Lastly, the game seems to have a super tight gameplay, much similar to other esports games. The netcode and cheating seems to be something they're taking seriously, which is always admirable. They also have clarified that the game is going to be highly optimized for lower-end setups, hello Apex Legends, so the game will be accessible for almost everyone. I have a fond place for CSGO in my heart, and I think it is the esports shooter in its purest form, but I do not think the game is beginner-friendly, nor does it offer endless content for casual player base. It's all about shooting competitively, and it does that perfectly. But if you want to hop into a casual game of fun, point and clicking, a game like Overwatch does it so much better with its shorter rounds and varied hero-based gameplay. I'm highly excited for this game. Riot Games is known for its competitive and polished games, so I can't wait to see what they have lined up for the shooter genre. Leave the video a like and subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Twitch. Information are down in the description. Godlike aim, everyone.